Hey, what's up? What's the subject on this one?
You know, I saw an email from a guy. What was his name again? Diablo Blanco 1701. Sent me an email saying that you were banned, noob.
I know I was banned, Headhunter, and so I was actually, and the only thing I did was just basically question if I think 2 or 3 of the people on the website were all Kevin. So
And they are.
and they are. So it's another thing is that Kevin.
What are Kevin's names again? Refresh you.
Kevin W. Minoru Mizuki. What's the name?
Minoru Mizuki.
Minoru Mizuki.
A.K.A. Robert Tremere, A.K.A.
Oh yeah,
Kevin.
I should just said Robert Tremere. Because Kevin W. Robert Tremere, same person, and then I guess Jennifer and Alex are him too.
Oh yeah, because you notice they're very close and they take Kevin everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Especially to the Grizzly Rock Cafe.
And you notice that kind of dropped like a bad habit.
Yeah, it is. It's on the edge of 99, so it's often at 99.
Because they can't play D&D there.
No, they can't. I think that seems like more like a wannabe shit kicker place. I don't know why they would even go there.
It didn't even, to when I drove by, it didn't seem like a shit kicker place. It reminded me of the old
Yeah.
Brawleys. You know, you go family, eat breakfast, you know.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was thinking more of the...
Because even when I drove by at night, there was no business in there.
No, there is not. I was thinking more of the restaurant at the end of the universe at, Adams Douglas. But,
What's that about?
oh, just Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, the end of the universe restaurant.
Yeah, they had that was the end of the first book, and then they had the second book. But it's been a while since I read the book, so...
You read a book?
Believe it or not, I sometimes read, yes. Actually, I actually pretend that I'm reading, so people think I'm smart. I go... And then he asks, what's the book about? I don't know.
And then your dad comes into my voice, so smart, he's looking at book. And then your brother comes and goes, Dad, dickweed ain't reading.
He's pretending. Yeah, so people think
Look at his face. He's not absorbing knowledge throughout.
Especially when I'm reading the book backwards, that doesn't really work. But
Only in Japan.
Only in Japan, yeah.
But going back to being banned.
That's true.
Did that kind of make you feel shitty? Make you feel like a second-class person the way he treated you?
Well, yeah, because it basically just banned me and said kind of like, you don't matter, it doesn't really matter what you think, and you can't have opinions, stuff like that.
You can't have opinions.
Exactly. Other than if you're
Didn't we state that before, that about them saying we can't have opinions?
Exactly, yes, and we still can't, so... And it was weird because, I mean, I had no problem with Rachel saying that she basically said, replied like, okay, if you have a problem, email us, don't do this again. That was fine. But then, it must have been Kevin
But the thing is, wasn't Thunderdome set up so you can air out differences in a area where everyone can see what's going on?
Well, true, but my reply wasn't in Thunderdome, though. Because all the Thunderdomes with Robert Tamar were locked.
But at the same time, too, how can you really tell what is a Thunderdome-based thing? What is something that needs to be sent through personal, through to the moderator, Kevin, which is going to blow it off and ban you anyways?
That's true, yeah.
And who's going to really, and who's Rachel going to back? The person who's having the beef or Kevin?
Her friend, of course, Kevin. So, because she's protecting her butt for doing that. So she just, because she doesn't deal with us on a daily level, so...
Yeah, and she doesn't deal with Kevin on a daily level neither, if you stop to think about it.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm surprised she still does it. So, to be honest, I'm not sure since he doesn't go to clubs anymore. So.
You think at least he'd make an effort to go to the club.
Exactly. I guess he calls.
He'll probably show to the meeting, the party that's coming up.
The Halloween party, yeah. So he'll show up there
late. And fashionably late.
Fashionably late.
So he can be a celebrity.
He'll probably about, 7 p.m.
Yeah, and then everyone's looking at him, expecting... Why the hell are you here?
Exactly.
Like last year when he did it.
Exactly, when it was the Cactus Jack t-shirt. And
and then he gets an inadequate t-shirt from David.
And it was a surprise, so I think it's like, oh, well, you're Cactus Jack. But no, they didn't like...
Well, he's not fat enough to be Cactus Jack.
No, he's not.
He doesn't have the hair for Cactus Jack.
And if he really wanted to, he would get a...
He'd lose the acne.
Fat suit. Yeah, and he would lose the acne, too.
Cactus Jack doesn't have acne. And an ear.
That's true, he would cough his own ear.
Gotta be as believable as possible.
That's very true, you got a good point there. And if he really wanted to, he'd like wear a mankind mask or whatever, but he didn't do any of that, so
or carry Mr. Sacco.
Or carry Mr. Sacco and go.
And remember, he's walking upright too, so who's going to really think that he's mankind anyways?
Well, he was actually very...
Or Cactus Jack.
He walked in very proudly, like very proud.
And that pretty much says you're just wearing a t-shirt, Kevin.
Exactly, so he probably said, well, I have long black hair. That probably was his thought. And you're like, and I have... just a beard and stuff like that. So that's enough for Mick Foley. And so, no.
We work from a pirate costume.
That's true. But but yeah, that's true. But that's true. That's enough for the pirate. Good one. So
hey, I feel sorry for the Silent Hill people. The more I think about it, they should have had it.
They should have won.
They should have part at 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly. Yeah. So they built some BS rule that it's like, well, there's 3 of them, which doesn't make any sense.
But there was like 3 people from Bleach that they got judged individually.
Exactly. Yeah. So either if they didn't want to do them as a group, well, then at least pick the best out of the 3. So.
And let the other ones beat them up for the candy in the parking lot.
Exactly. Yeah. So they could fight over out in the parking lot. So.
But I think that was for him to just do that on a first warning though. Was wrong.
He's done that before. He's done that to you.
Oh yeah.
Second warning, and then to me on my.
Or no warnings.
Or no, basically no warnings at all. So.
Or Billy Gunn. Remember, he got him on no warnings. It goes.
Yes, he did.
Take your first post elsewhere.
That's true. That was
because you posted in Thunderdome.
Billy Gunn was the other one for just not even 1 warning, so he got kicked off for that too. That's a good point. So that's true. So that's why it's not a very fun side of. Kevin's going to be the fun police all over the place. So.
Oh, I got kicked. I got a warning for calling in the fun police and banned for 3 days.
You did, yes. You were suspended.
And the conversation had nothing to do with either of the people on the thing. It was between you and me.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was odd. But stuff like that.
Well, we better get going.
We better go.
We'll cut it off here.
Okay.